The old man possessed magical powers. With just one glance, he could instantly tell the authenticity and age of any item. It turned out the old man was once a magician in heaven. Because there were too many people in heaven, God issued a decree. Anyone whose magical power level was below 30,000 must return to the human world to relearn magic. So, in order to stay in heaven, the old man sought help from his good friend, the angel Jack. Jack used magic to tell him that a man's entire family had passed away. Only by helping this man live a happy life could he remain in heaven. So the old man hurried down to the human world. By chance, he came across the man just as he was about to commit suicide. Frightened, the old man quickly saved him. It turned out that just moments earlier, the man's girlfriend had not only cheated with the wealthy young master Edward, but the two of them had also stolen the precious medicinal herbs passed down in the man's family. Because he failed to protect the herbs, the man wanted nothing more than to meet death. Seeing this, the old man told him, "I am a magician from heaven. I can help you live a better life." The very next second, the old man pulled the man to an antique shop. He directly used his magic to check the value and age of all the antiques. At that moment, amidst a pile of antiques, a shabby crystal ball caught the old man's eye. He believed there must be a precious treasure inside. So he immediately asked the owner about the crystal ball's price. The owner saw the two of them looked like rookies, so he deliberately raised the price to $8,000. This terrified the man. He was sure the owner was trying to scam them because the craftsmanship of the crystal ball was clearly modern. It definitely wasn't an antique. But to his surprise, the old man was extremely determined. He directly used all of the man's savings to buy the crystal ball. Even more unexpected for the man was that as soon as the old man got the crystal ball, he smashed it. But then, the old man discovered a small bead inside. This shocked the shop owner because he recognized that this little bead was the royal treasure of an ancient king and worth a fortune. At this moment, an antique expert became very excited and quickly begged the old man to let him examine the bead. But unexpectedly, after the expert inspected it, he declared it was nothing more than an ordinary pearl and handed it right back. The old man then realized that the bead in his hand had actually turned right before his eyes into an ordinary pearl. The old man was shocked, but afterward, no matter how he used his magic, the pearl never changed back. Just as the old man was puzzled, Jack appeared and told him, "It was me. God has already noticed you came down to the human world. If you don't want to be discovered, you must use less magic." But what the old man didn't know was that the man was completely devastated, because that $8,000 was all his savings, and he had ended up buying a worthless pearl. So the man decided to jump into the river and kill himself. The old man, feeling guilty, hurried to stop him. He knew he had tricked the man. To make it up to him, the old man told him there would soon be a way to make money. Sure enough, the next second they received news that the richest man was looking for a doctor. The old man immediately took the man to the rich man's mansion. They were greeted by a young woman. The man was stunned by her beauty. It turned out she was the rich man's granddaughter, Jenny. When Jenny brought the two of them to the rich man's bedside, the man was shocked to see that his ex-girlfriend Laura and Edward were also there. It turned out Edward was Jenny's older brother. As soon as Edward saw the man, he bluntly said the man didn't know how to heal anyone and ordered people to throw him out. Just then, the old man touched the rich man's hand with his magic and directly revealed the illness. He even claimed that only he could cure it, because the rich man's soul was about to leave his body. But Dr. David mocked him, saying directly that with the precious herbs Jenny brought, the rich man would surely recover. The man was furious. He accused them of being shameless, because those herbs were clearly stolen by Jenny and Edward. He tried to step forward and take the herbs back, but was stopped by the others. The old man told the man that those herbs couldn't save the rich man at all, and would actually worsen his condition. David didn't believe it. He had Jenny feed the herbs directly to the rich man. The next second, the rich man actually woke up. But before anyone could rejoice, he suddenly fell unconscious again. David quickly examined the rich man's body, but discovered that his condition had indeed worsened. Edward's father, William, grew extremely anxious. He hurriedly begged the old man to save him. The old man agreed, but he made 3 conditions. First, the man must teach Edward a lesson. The man was deeply moved and immediately gave Edward a beating. Seeing this, the old man made his second demand. William must compensate them with $20 million. William agreed without hesitation, and the final condition was that Jenny must marry the man. William hesitated, but unexpectedly, Jenny agreed for the sake of saving her grandfather. With all 3 conditions fulfilled, the old man finally began treating the rich man. But his treatment method was very strange. He used magic to spit out a leftover peach pit from his mouth. The stench was overwhelming, and everyone found it unbearable. But to their shock, the old man insisted on feeding the stinky peach pit pit to the rich man. William grew furious. He was certain the old man was deliberately messing around. He wanted to punish him. Even the man didn't believe him. Seeing this, the old man had no choice but to seize a moment when no one was watching and force-fed the peach pit to the rich man. He then told everyone, "This peach pit was planted by God's wife. Eat just one, and you'll gain immense magical power." Sure enough, the next second, the rich man woke up. Even more miraculously, his body began to shrink. In the end, he became an 8-year-old child.